The fitness industry is divided. On one side, natural athletes. On the other, enhanced online. The arguments are constant, accusations thrown everywhere. So I decided to test if regular people can actually tell the difference. We showed 100 random people photos of confirmed natural and confirmed steroid-using physiques and asked them to guess. The results were absolutely shocking. Nearly everyone guessed wrong, which proves most people have no idea what natural limits actually look like. We collected 20 photos, 10 from confirmed natural athletes with documentation, and 10 from confirmed steroid users who have admitted it publicly. We included mixed body types, from lean and athletic to very muscular. All photos had similar quality and lighting. We created a simple survey and approached 100 random people at a shopping center, a gym, and a university, asking them to guess natural or enhanced for each photo. Some train regularly, some have never trained. Some were very knowledgeable about fitness, others were complete beginners. It was a diverse sample to represent the general public and capture what the average person believes about natural limits. First, we showed a photo of a classic natural physique, a lean, athletic build, visible abs, moderate muscle mass, and realistic proportions. This is an actual natural athlete who has been training for 8 years. His body fat is around 10%, and he weighs 78 kilograms at 175 centimeters. We asked participants, natural or steroids? 82% said steroids. I was shocked that a clearly natural physique was seen as enhanced. Next, a photo of an obvious steroid user, massive muscle mass, extremely low body fat, huge shoulders and traps, and unnatural proportions. A confirmed steroid user who competed in non-tested bodybuilding. We asked participants to guess. 53% said natural. It was mind-blowing that such an obviously enhanced physique was seen as achievable naturally. A pattern emerged immediately. People think any visible muscle definition means steroids, while simultaneously thinking that massive, obviously enhanced physiques are natural. It's completely backwards from reality. It's clear there's no accurate framework for what natural limits are. Social media and movies have destroyed realistic expectations. This pattern continued through photos 3 to 10. A lean, natural fitness model, 78% said steroids. A massive, enhanced bodybuilder, 49% said natural. An athletic, natural CrossFit build, 85% said steroids. A huge enhanced Instagram influencer, 61% said natural. The pattern was consistent. People cannot tell the difference at all. The most shocking misidentification was this. We showed a photo of a natural athlete, lean, muscular, and impressive physique built over 8 years of consistent, confirmed natural training, a realistic goal for a dedicated natural lifter. 92% of participants said steroids. Then, we showed an obvious steroid user, massive beyond any natural limit, with shoulders like boulders, who has publicly admitted his steroid use. Only 38% said steroids, a complete inversion of reality. So why do people get it so wrong? Movies show steroid physiques as the standard for heroes. Marvel actors, all enhanced, are presented as normal. Social media influencers lie about their natural status, creating impossible standards. Supplement ads use enhanced athletes. Nobody sees real, natural progression anymore. Our perception of reality is completely skewed. There was a difference between men and women. The women who participated essentially guessed randomly, admitting they had no reference framework. The men, however, were confidently wrong. They believed they knew what natural limits were, but were actually more inaccurate than random guessing, dramatically overestimating natural potential. Confidence was not correlated with accuracy. What about fitness experience? Participants who trained regularly were slightly better at identification, but still mostly wrong. Non-trainers guessed completely randomly. Even for gym regulars, their perception has been distorted by social media. The most surprising finding was related to age. Older participants, over 50, were more accurate. They grew up before social media and saw the evolution of natural bodybuilding, so they have realistic reference points. Younger participants, under 30, were the least accurate. Their entire reference framework comes from the enhanced social media era. We asked participants why they made their guesses, and their answers revealed completely unrealistic beliefs. That guy is natural because I have seen bigger at my gym. One said about an obvious steroid user. She must be on steroids with those abs. About a completely natural, lean woman. Nobody gets that big naturally. About a modest, natural physique. Participants thought visible abs on women always means steroids, when it's just low body fat. Achievable, naturally. They thought huge traps and shoulders on men could be natural, but that's a hallmark of steroid use. They thought vascularity means enhanced, but it's mostly genetics and body fat. They thought size always means steroids, but many naturally big people exist. So what do actual natural limits look like? We showed participants the scientific data. Natural men can gain a maximum of around 25 to 30 kilograms of muscle above their baseline over 5 to 10 years of consistent training. They can sustainably maintain a body fat percentage of around 8 to 10%. Strength standards are a bench press of 1.5 times body weight, a squat of 2 times, and a deadlift of 2.5 times. Most participants were shocked that these numbers are considered advanced for a natural lifter. In contrast, enhancement allows for 50 to 80 kilograms of muscle gain above baseline, achievable in just 2 to 3 years. Body fat can drop below 5%. Strength goes far beyond natural limits, and recovery allows for twice the training volume. The results are simply impossible naturally. Participants were shocked at the actual difference. This misperception matters. Young people pursue impossible standards, which leads to steroid use out of frustration. It causes eating disorders and body dysmorphia. People waste years on unrealistic goals, destroying their mental health, chasing fake natty physiques. And the supplement industry profits from this confusion. We exposed the fake natty problem by showing photos of famous fitness influencers who claim to be natural despite having physiques clearly beyond natural limits. Participants believed they were natural simply because the influencer said so. This demonstrated how fake natties poison our entire perception and create impossible standards by lying about their methods. We then showed examples of real natural physiques, 10-year natural training progressions, realistic muscle gain timelines, and natural bodybuilding competitors at their peak. These are actual natural limits. Participants were surprised by how much less mass was possible naturally than they had assumed. A recalibration of expectations is necessary. Now, it's your turn. We're going to show you 5 photos, 3 natural, 2 enhanced. Guess which is which before we reveal the answers. You'll likely get several wrong, which demonstrates just how personal this misconception is. For comparison, we showed the same photos to professional bodybuilding coaches. They identified them correctly 92% of the time. With years of experience, they can spot the signs regular people miss. But even the experts admit that borderline cases can be extremely difficult to judge. So what are the actual signs of steroid use? Extreme shoulder and trap development, very full muscles while also being very lean. A rapid transformation in just a few months, maintaining huge mass year-round, and strength far beyond natural standards. And what are the signs people mistake for steroid use? Visible abs, which just means low body fat, vascularity, which is mostly genetics, and moderate size, which is achievable naturally with hard training and good nutrition over many years. Here's the mental health message. If you are natural and feel inadequate comparing yourself to enhanced physiques, understand that you are competing in different categories. A natural physique at its genetic potential is impressive and attractive. Enhanced physiques often come with health costs. Appreciate your natural body and your realistic progress. We were genuinely shocked by how wrong the participants were and were worried about the mental health implications. We want to help people understand realistic natural standards and expose the fake natties. We genuinely care about preventing these unrealistic expectations. So here's a challenge for you. Look at your favorite fitness influencers critically. Ask if their physique is possible naturally. Check if they compete in tested federations. Look for realistic progression times. Stop assuming everyone who claims to be natural is being honest. Develop an accurate framework for natural limits to protect your mental health from impossible standards. Building an impressive natural physique is absolutely possible with the right training and a realistic timeline. Stop comparing yourself to enhanced athletes and start appreciating realistic natural progress.